Alvar Savoy Hill here, speaking to you through the wonders of the BBC's newfangled radio kinematograph of the air. Now, here is a special announcement thing. The BBC have asked me to remind you that the left-hand side of your drawing room has been designated a no-smoking area. So no cigars, please. Stub out that pipe and stop doing that with the cat. Remember, if you must smoke, do it on the right-hand side only, like this. But now, a special announcement. During the next item, viewers may like to have a pencil and paper handy in case they wish to wrap up a pencil.
Hello, this is the BBC, where no expense is spared. They've got it, but they just won't spare it. Chums. Well, here we are again with a bumper, fun-packed, whizzo show. What's in store tonight, Ken, I hear you cry? To which I reply, get hold of this. I'll rephrase that and just ask you to gasp as I detail tonight's delights. Melvin Bragg sings to a small guitar. Ruby Wax shows us her lovely finish. Bruce Forsyth sings a medley from Her, right off the top of his head. David and Jonathan Dimbleby dance to some of their greatest interviews. And Tony Benn juggles with Wedgwood. Can't wait. Neither can I. I have here a letter from Mrs. Carmen Monoxide of Staines, and I'd like to read it. Well, that's that. On with the show. And Bob says, opportunity knocks for this.
I do wish you'd go to the toilet instead of waiting till the advert. You'll do yourself damage.
Oh, it's no good. You've got to go into the kitchen and change into something horrible!
What is it, darling? Can I help in any way?
Don't come in when I'm changing! Oh, it's agony! Now I know what a tadpole feels like! Ah! The pain! I'm so brave! So brave!
Do you think it was something in the casserole, love?
Ah! Oh, no! I'm changing into a fly!
Oh, darling! How horrible! How can we possibly live together with you as a giant fly?
We'll just have to adjust, darling.
Dear God in heaven, please let this show go okay, with no major boobs or goofs, and without accidentally saying a rude word like knickers or bum. By the way, are you listening?
No, I'm watching ITV.
Thank you very much.
But I'm taping you.
As we enter the inner chamber, we see the very site where Everett the Unready was sheltering from the marauding owls. Obviously, this was an ideal place to hide, because the whole area is littered with caves, making it absolutely impossible for him to find exactly the right one. In fact, it is only by using my vast experience as a guide that I am able to bring you to exactly the right cave today.
Yes, and now this. The SAS, the toughest, most fearless fighting force in the British Army. A crack, hyper-efficient regiment so demanding that only men with a stomach of iron and the brain of a dishwasher are allowed in. And it's here that the aspiring recruits are put through their paces. The daily routine begins every morning at 5:15. As part of their training, the new entrants are encouraged to rise early. Then it's back into the building for a good haircut. Those who survive are then tested for further physical stamina by crossing the Arctic Circle with a cathedral on their back. For breakfast, the boys are each buried up... Then at lunchtime comes the most grueling, punishing endurance test of all. Impersonating the Nolan sisters. The question is this: why do we need the SAS? Who are they? Who am I? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? When do I do it? And why do I do it with the lights turned off? Where have all the flowers gone? And who are you with?
You know, my mum's feeding me with the real thing. Mind you, I have to share it with a chap who smokes some Bruno. You stop upstaging me.
Right, you scurvy varlet. What's this?
First one who says old queen gets it.
Yes, the golden age of the BBC. And who can forget those names that gave us all so much pleasure?
Around 40 years ago, he was a favourite with parents and kiddies alike. Today, this stable in Surrey is his home. Yes, once everyone liked Muffin the Mule. But habits change, and now he just relaxes here, eating a pound of wood shavings a day, with nothing to look forward to except a jolly good varnishing in the spring. But time is running out. Last year, Muffin caught Dutch elm disease. And if he doesn't get any better, he may be sent off to be made into pencils. Andy, Pandy and Teddy, meanwhile, settled down in this little antique shop in Brighton. I asked them if they knew what became of Looby Loo.
Well, we don't really know, do we, Teddy? Mind you, there was a lot of trouble. She wasn't a well woman. They say she spent so much time in that basket that she got this terrible hang-up for Wicker.
Alan Wicker declined to be interviewed, as did Prudence the kitten, who now runs a brothel in Basingstoke. But the most famous personalities of yesteryear now spend their declining hours at this old folks' home in Didcot. But sadly, their advanced age makes them impossible to understand. Join us next week when we track down Little Weed. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, I was thinking of taking my wife to the theatre tonight, and I wondered what you'd recommend.
Chess, sir?
Chess?
Yes, sir. That's a musical, though a rather unusual one. Basically, what happens is that various characters in the show take it in turn to come down off the stage and poke you in the eye with a pencil.
Sorry, I don't quite see the point in that.
You will when they poke it in your eye.
I fancy that. What else have you got?
Well, Me and My Girls, how about that? That's another musical, in which a man comes down off the stage
and pokes you in the eye with a pencil. Another one?
There's pencil pokers of the opera?
No.
No sex please wear pencil pokers?
Look, I hate to seem picky, but is there any show in town in which somebody doesn't come down off stage and poke you in the eye with a pencil?
Well, sir, yes, we do have a pair of tickets left for the revival of O Calcutta.
Oh, that's the nude show, isn't it?
Yes. And in that one, a man definitely does not come down off the stage and poke you in the eye with a pencil.
Oh. What does he poke you in the eye with?
During question time in the House of Commons today, the Prime Minister was poked in the eye with a pencil. After treatment, she privatised the pencil. And now, this.
Oh, hello, folks. Well, here we are again at star-studded Hollywood party. Oh, who that over there? It's great Marlon Brando as the immoral godfather. Excuse, please. Must stop cotton wool in cheeks. Have some respect. Have some respect, Daniel. Make offer, can't refuse. Thank you. And now, that great, crazy sex symbol, the one and only Mae West. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is that samurai sword in your pocket, or are you pleased to see me? I'll see me sometime, big boy.
We're lost without our covers. We're up the creek without mates.
Here we are, boys. Breakfast.
Oh, thanks, Grandma. Gran, I thought you were going to China forever.
That's right. I'm a twin sister now, but I've been kidnapped on the way to the airport by a sinister Indian death cult.
Sorry, Kevin. The wedding's off.
Oh, no, can't. I just splashed out in the whole packet.
I've got a new boyfriend. He's different. More romantic than you, boneheaded ockers. Meet John Paul from France.
Good day, Bliss. A boivee from an abo's armpit.
Oh, here you go, mate.
Oh, don't mind if you're fast.
I'll get it. Struth, nobody there.
Yes, there is.
Sorry, strange neighbour. Just got soap in my eyes, couldn't find the flannel.
You're wearing it. By the way, this just came through my window by mistake. A message with a brick tied to it.
A message with a brick tied to it?
Mm-hmm.
The postman's always giving you our mail.
It says, we have kidnapped your granny. Unless we get $66,000 in unused lager by 6 o'clock, you have a death in the household. Signed,